Hello, everybody. We are back. We are back. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to get in. Welcome to I Am DJ Bayou Sugar. Uh-oh. Google is not responding. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome in. If not, welcome back. I don't know how good this live is going to do because it is currently raining here. We currently have thunderstorm watches. So I see that my internet is going in and out. So we're going to try this and see how this works out for us. We won't be here long like we was last night. Give y'all about 30 minutes of some good content and we'll get into it. Those of you who are on the YT side, oh, that's okay. Let's see. Today, hold on, y'all. I got a phone call. Hello. What's up? All right, y'all. We're not going to be long. We're going to go through as much as we can. Like I said, for about 30 minutes. While you're here, please, guys, make sure that you hit hit the like button, tap the screen, grab your heart me's on the TikTok side. We're going to go through this and get some things done. I didn't even set my goal for the live. I just went live. It is what it is. We're just going to get it done. I got to get this information out to y'all. Grab your drinks. Hey, Dunzel. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It's okay. You missed it. You support me all the time. So it's okay if you miss sometimes. It's okay if you don't get there. I appreciate when you're here and when you can do what you can do. I really do. So, guys, we're going to continue on from where we left out last night. Where we were listening to Dr. Vandana Shiva telling us the importance of agriculture, basically caring for the earth. This whole series, that's what it's going to be about. And we're going to be talking about how we can do that. Again, let me warn you guys, I'm going to try my best to show you as much of the video as I can, but I am currently having thunderstorms in my area. So I don't know how good the internet signal is. We was on a struggle bus a little bit last night with the audio was good, but the video was a little laggy. So we gonna see how this works. If it works, we gonna roll with it. Roll it till the wheels fall off. If not, then we may have to do it for another day. So I don't want to get y'all hopes up right now and then it don't turn out, the way it is. So let's just see. Keep our fingers crossed and we're gonna speak this thing that it's gonna work out. We're gonna get some information in. Right. So let me share my screen with y'all. And hey, the Bud Files, welcome in. He said, I saw your shorts. Denzel said you had Living Color. And yes, both some shows that I really love. Welcome in, G Hud and Bud Files. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate both of you, all of you. And for those of you guys who are in the bushes, I appreciate you all. Let me see. Make sure I have this on. Hold on. See if I can fast forward some of this to where we are on part 3 of the series. So, okay, I think I got the video queued up. G Hud, welcome in. Hey, Howie, welcome in. Food Forest Permaculture, welcome in. Thank all of you guys for being here on the YT side and TikTok side. I appreciate you. We're going to keep on rolling. We're just trying to continue to spread our awareness with our agriculture, all the information that we know, so that those who are out there growing, they could know too, you know. That's what we're doing. So I got the video queued up. I don't have to mute myself tonight because my mom is not in there having a concert. So y'all won't hear that. All right, so let's get it rolling. Let's make it do what it do, baby. Y'all let me know if y'all could hear it and if the sound is good for you.
All life begins in the small. A seed of a mustard is so tiny. Then it gives you 1,000 seeds. It gives you mustard oil. It gives you mustard leaves and mustard greens. Small is where we begin. Seed, by its very nature, is renewable. It's the source of life. Seed in our language means bija, that which arises on its own forever and ever and ever. I can plant a seed, I get a crop. From that crop, I save some seed, I plant it again, I can have food forever. The seed crisis, which is at the root of the food crisis, has been created only in the last 30 years. Before that, had their own seeds. Seeds was not patentable. There were no GMOs. There were no Monsantos in our seed supply. Four companies today control the seed system. They do not want farmers to have their own seeds. They treat farmers having their own seeds as...
Okay, I paused this because I want you guys to understand what's going on here. Did I pause it? Yes, I paused it. So these four companies that's on the screen, pay attention to that, take note. In all of the world, hear me and hear me well. These four companies. Okay, so you got the main head. The main head is Monsanto's. Under him are these four main companies that control the seed. Look at these names: Bayer, Corteva, BASF, and Syngenta. The first one, I'm pretty sure you guys probably know that from birth, that first company, because of the aspirin, right? Why would this company, who we know primarily as a medical company, want to control seeds? Make you want to think, huh? And then the company down at the bottom is a chemistry company, right? It say we create chemistry, BASF. But let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know where you are and how things were where you are in your area. Look, Howie is telling y'all, save your own seeds. They don't own if you make your own. Okay? Save your seeds that you grow in your garden. So this company, why did my video skip? Because I wanted to have them four companies on the screen. I must have fast forwarded a little bit. Or either I rewind it. Okay. Yeah, I must have rewinded. Okay, so these four companies. So I don't know how it is where you guys are, but think back to when the waste company had the names on the side of their truck. In my area, the waste company was BASF. That was the little blue trucks coming around my neighborhood, picking up the trash and handling our trash, picking up our trash cans. But you see that they are a chemistry company. Why is the chemistry company handling our waste? It makes you think how these companies have a hand in a whole lot of different things, that we don't even pay attention to. You got to pay attention to it, okay? Because she's going to explain to you in detail what these four companies really do, what their base operation is. And then under that, there are different avenues that they go down, different things that they got their hand in the pot of for a purpose. But the main thing we are concerned about is they control the seeds that you buy from the store and put in your garden. Pay attention now.
Seed system. They do not want farmers to have their own seeds. They treat farmers having their own seeds as violating their monopoly rights. The monopoly rights are created through patenting and intellectual property. Intellectual property rights means I have created something, I'm an inventor. But seed is not a machine, it is not put together. Seed is evolution forever. Seed is renewable. Seed is multiplicative. One seed can give me 1,000 seeds. In the case of millets, 100,000 seeds. When seeds are made non-renewable and seeds are designed for use of chemicals, what happens is biodiversity starts to disappear. Humanity used to eat 10,000 species of crops. In India, which is the home of the indica varieties of rice, the other kinds of rices are the japonica varieties of rice, you have had diversity in the eastern area of Asia. We have had our diversity. Our indigenous peasants took one wild grass, Oryza sativa, and through their brilliance, turned it into 200,000 rice varieties. Rice varieties that give you different colors, black and purple and red, that give you different aromas like the famous basmati, Dehradun, that give you resilience to plants, to soil, so that we can face climate change. Seeds are monopolized. Biodiversity starts to disappear because the monopolizers want to only deal with a few crops that they have patented. That is why GMO soya and GMO corn is spreading everywhere. When the GMOs came into agriculture, I realized that the genes of the genetically modified crop would pollinate with neighboring crops. And we gave this the name genetic pollution.
Okay, I want to stop right there because there's been this question about, well, I'm not worried. If my neighbor want to buy GMO things, then that's on them. But you have to realize that if somebody is growing crops next to you in the same area, like you got a garden and your neighbor got a garden, and they're using GMO seeds. You growing corn, they growing corn, but your corn is not GMO corn. They corn is. Corn is pollinated when the wind blows, it blows the pollen. Who's to say that that wind is not carrying some of that pollen from them GMO seeds all the way over to your corn? It affects you. This is why it is your responsibility as a gardener, as a farmer, as a person who cares for the earth to make sure you do not want to get the GMO seeds. It is labeled now in the store. As of right now, they have to label it and say it's GMO. That's what the law is right now. But you know, things could change. And with things changing, once they see that we won't buy it, you know, they'll come up with something to where they don't have to put it on the label. So save your seeds, okay? Save your seeds. But you don't want to get these GMO seeds, because we found out yesterday in the sessions 1 and 2 video that the GMO seeds are modified in the lab. 2 ways that they are modified. They are modified to help help the crop to combat the insects around it, okay? And then it's modified genetically. So once they inject something into the seed, supposedly it's supposed to ward off the insects and stop the insects, make it disease resistant and insect resistance. But she told you in the last videos that it's not working out the way that they planned. Instead of it having an effect on the insects, it's having an effect on human health. So don't buy those, because the changes they are making, the modifications they are making to these seeds is affecting human beings. Bottom line, you do not want to buy GMO seeds because it affects human beings. Howie says, let me make sure I didn't miss any comment. He said, no one can own the seed as well as we all will be slaves to a well-organized group that will allow some nations to starve. This happens in Africa with wheat. Folks starve they starve. And he's telling y'all facts. My light was gonna fall. Hudson says that's the problem farmers are having, getting sued by the seed company. Yeah, and it's sad because they back the farmers back up against the wall. They give them these chemicals and tell them to use it on their crops, right? The chemicals don't work like they tell the farmers it's going to work. It destroys their crops. The farmers lose money. So then they go back to this same company, and this company tells them, well, hey, look, use our seeds. This will help you with your crop. And these seeds are GMO. They don't want the GMO seeds, but if they don't grow anything, they won't get a crop and they won't make money. So they backed up against the wall. Either you say no or you say yeah and make this money. And they say, well, you only give us a little small part of your land where we can grow this stuff on, and it's not going to affect your crops. It's just, it's just going to be for the stuff in our area. It's not going to affect your crops. And when they take it and they find out that it does, it affects their crops, and they still end up losing. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. We got to be careful, because these GMO seeds and chemicals, like she said, is destroying the diversity in your soil. Meaning, diversity means there's a lot of different microorganisms, a lot of matter in your soil, and all of that matter needs to be in your soil in order for it to be viable. Soil is a living thing. In order for it to remain a living thing, it needs to have all its microbes and matter in it. With that soil being healthy and having everything that it needs in it, it feeds your plants. That allows your plants to get everything that it needs and to grow and be healthy. When the plant has all the nutrients it needs, it produces a vegetable or a fruit that has all the nutrients it needs. Hence, you have nutrient-filled food. When you eat it as a living being, you get what you need. But if they destroying it from the soil, that means the stuff that they're growing has no nutrients, little to no nutrients, and you're not getting what you need as a human being. Not only from the food that you ingest, but plants are not just for us for food consumption. They help with clean our environment and filter our environment. If we don't have them functioning properly, how can we breathe? I'm going to keep going because I want y'all to get through a lot of this video. But just think about that. Just think about that. Let's see. Howie said, no GMO in France and Italy, so food is safe from Monsanto. No GMO in France or Italy. What? So they don't have to worry about Monsanto's because they don't use GMO in France or Italy. He says, yep, they ward off the good microbes that earthlings need for good gut biome. Exactly. That's your second brain, as most people say. Your gut is your second brain. Howie also says have to go. Oh, he said he got to go water. Okay, Howie, thank you for being here. We are in a heat wave, sort of. Way above normal temperatures. You be safe. Thank you for dropping in and sharing the information with us. We appreciate you. But yes, isn't it funny how we here in the United States, we are allowed to have GMO, but other companies don't even want it. Other countries don't even want it. Let's go, y'all.
Just like there's pollution by burning coal, which has caused climate change. There's pollution of chemicals and toxics, which has given us cancer. There's pollution through genetic contamination. India is a land of cotton. After all, Gandhi spun cotton for our freedom. Monsanto's BT cotton did not come to India through a government approval. It came illegally. This is the reason I had to sue Monsanto and the government for allowing this illegal entry of BT cotton in 1998, 1999. And that case is still in the Supreme Court, but it prevented Monsanto selling BT cotton seeds up to 2002. India has the biggest cotton research institute in the world in a place called Nagpur. This institute has provided brilliant varieties of cotton to the local farmers. But when Monsanto entered, it did three things. It made the farmers give up their old seeds. It's called seed replacement. The local public sector stopped distributing seeds, and all the companies were locked into licensing arrangements that they only sell BT cotton and none of their other seeds. This triple attack is what created the BT cotton monopoly. Before Monsanto came, 80% of the seeds in India used to be in the hands of farmers. 20% were in the hands of Indian public.
I'm going to pause it to let it catch up. But you see the plan that they did, how they came in to take control. They made them give up their own seeds that they were saving. Them people didn't need Monsanto's for nothing. They had everything they needed. But they came in with their strategy. Some kind of way they swindled them into giving up their seeds and taking the seeds that he had to offer, which was seeds to destroy their crops and make them more dependable on Monsanto's. They didn't need him. They didn't need him. They had everything they needed. They had everything they needed. Let's see if we can keep going.
Sector in Indian private sector. After Monsanto came, 99% of the cotton seed is a Monsanto monopoly. The price of seed jumped from 5 rupees a kilogram, which it was before the corporations took control of seed, to 4,000 rupees a kilogram, which is about 80,000% increase.
Come on,
but these seeds are not adapted to local climate, and they are non-renewable. So you don't get a good rain, you have a drought, the seed fails. The bollworm attacks, the seed fails. Farmers keep having to borrow again and again and again. In India, we have lost 400,000 farmers to suicide, all of which is related to debt. And the government data shows that 85% of these suicides are in the areas where we grow cotton. 85 suicides of 400,000. This means that seed monopoly is the most serious structural violence against the earth. Diversity disappears, farmers are pushed to suicide, and we end up having a debt burden because royalties are being paid to the corporations, even though they cannot make and own seed. And in India, we do have laws that say seed is not patentable. When we were colonized, an attempt was made to own the land and take taxes from the land, from the very peasants whose land it was. In a similar way, royalties are being taken from the farmers from whom seed has been taken in the first place. The seed issue is, for me, the most basic issue on the food system, because what seeds we grow food from decides what kind of food you have. The seed system decides whether your farmers are prosperous or they're in debt. More importantly, violence is against the earth. 50% of the greenhouse gases that lead to climate change come from the structures of industrial food systems, agriculture and food processing. 75% of the soil and water destruction is because of this industrial system through its structures of violence. 90% of our biodiversity, which is what feeds us, has disappeared. Insects have disappeared, plants have disappeared, birds have disappeared, soil organisms have disappeared. Seed decides whether the climate system is damaged and biodiversity disappears, or the climate system is brought back to balance and our biodiversity comes back.
Wow. So let me speak to, before I go on, Miss. So you see why it is important for seeds and why these 4 companies control the seeds. It's because it controls everything that goes on in this world, from the air you breathe, the clothes you wear, the food you eat. It controls everything. He who controls the seeds controls the world. Hey, Mona, did I see Mona coming in? Mona. Yeah. Welcome in, Sifting Some Soil and More. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Love you, Mona. So, y'all, it is so very important. So very important that we get this information. I'm going to see, before I let y'all go, if I can pull up this video a snippet of the video. Oh, I forgot today is Wind Down Wednesday. Hands in the Dirt and is on. I'm going to have to sneak in there, drop in there for a second in a minute. But I got to show y'all a snippet. I promised my TikTok family that I will show y'all a snippet of this other video where the guy was telling us how we can reverse the effects of what's going on. There is a solution to the problem. There is a solution to this problem that has been created from us, or I'm not going to say us, from people or companies or powers that be, destroying the biodiversity of the world. I don't want y'all to get so bogged down and feel hopeless because we're hearing all of this stuff. that is going on, but there is a solution. There is still hope. It is still hope, my people. It is still hope. So let me scroll down to this video. On a live that I did. Okay, y'all, I'll probably be in and out of connection, but we're not gonna be long. But yeah, we having a thunderstorm over here, so my connection will probably be in and out. But I think I'm back. I think, and look at my light bill. Oh, I don't know if I can reach it. I think we froze on TikTok. And we might be froze on YouTube. Be refresh. Okay, we back. Okay, let me get this video and share with y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's Wednesday, Miss Linda live too. Dang. No, that must have been from yesterday. She shouldn't be live. Today is Wednesday. She shouldn't be live. She might be. I think that was from yesterday. Yeah, that was from yesterday. Okay, let me pull up this video. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to show you this before we leave out tonight, because I did promise y'all that I was going to show y'all the solution to the problem. As we go down this road, I want to make sure, I don't want to discourage y'all. I want y'all to know that it is hope, that we can turn it around. And it don't take a lot of us, and it's not going to take a long time. But it just takes a good bit of us to get it done. Let's see, where is it? Here it goes. Here's the video. Whew, my back is hurting. So you can find this movie. It's called Kiss the Ground. I will recommend that you guys watch it. It's a really good movie. Really, really good movie. Okay, let me share my screen. I believe it is on TikTok. On YT to watch. So watch it in its entirety. So I'm just going to give y'all a snippet of it. So you can see that there is hope. There is a solution. Hey, LGG. Hey, J3GS Farms. He say, frying this steak, put my plate on the side and sitting in the microwave, J3. I'll be about to get it in a little while. You didn't miss much, LGG. We just went through one episode. I didn't do two. I just gonna hit it and quit it for a quick little second. Hey, Minister Terry, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I just wanted to come in for a quick little second before I had other things I need to be present for. So let me show y'all this. Give y'all this solution to the problem. Sound like my baby's home.
Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so let's get this show.
Wait a minute
Oh,
now. I'm doing too much talking on now.
Planet Earth, home to a growing number of Homo sapiens and a whole. It's a great place to live. But when it comes to the future of our small planet,
Now to a dire warning about climate change.
Natural disasters like hurricanes or wildfires.
An unprecedented decline in nature threatening humanity.
Sixth mass extinction event is already well.
there's so much bad news about our planet, it's overwhelming. The fear that we're headed for a cliff puts most of us into a state of paralysis.
Recordings just got better.
okay.
I'm so excited to announce that local recordings.
The truth is, I've given up. And the odds are, so have you. But what if there was another path? This is the story of a simple solution, a way to heal our planet and keep our species off the extinction list. In fact, the solution I'm talking about is right under our feet. And it's as old as dirt. We call it soil, earth, or ground. And due to its vast scale and its ability to sequester immense quantities of greenhouse gases, it could just be the one thing that can balance our climate, replenish our freshwater supplies, and feed the world. That's why some people are racing to save our soil, in hopes our soil just might save us.
I am a conservation agronomist. I have been in every state, all the way from Alaska to Puerto Rico to Hawaii. I've also been asked to go speak in Europe, Australia. I just haven't had the time. If we get the soil right, we can fix a lot of our issues. Healthy soils lead to a healthy plant, healthy animal, healthy human, healthy water, healthy climate.
This is what this is about today. Learning how the soil works and learning how to farm like nature does.
I have learned my job is to drop a seed.
And the more you farm like nature, the more we can reduce your inputs and the more money you can make.
It's my calling. Just as simple as that.
Actually, this
I've lived in 4 or 5 states. Everywhere I go and work, we're still having the same problem. Massive erosion.
Hey, Laura, welcome in. Welcome in.
erosion is when soil becomes dirt.
Rapid erosion began long ago when humans developed the plow. Its purpose was to break the soil in order to sow seeds. By the Bronze Age, vast areas around cities were plowed up to plant grains. But as their soils eroded, those once great empires vanished into dust. But we don't have to look back thousands of years to see the dangers of erosion. In the 1930s, America experienced the largest man-made environmental disaster in history. It was called the Dust Bowl.
Okay, y'all. Well,
Man-made.
pause right there, 'cause what y'all just said.
Hold
What
on. Let
I
me
want
pause
to-
this. Notice that he said man-made. That dust storm was man-made. Okay. So let me try to fast forward to the part where he said about the solution to the problem. Let's see. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. No, that's not it. Yeah. Why you want the bread? No. Okay, I think this is it.
He's got his own reality.
Okay, that's talking about the climate change and making a difference. What? Hey. I'm the last one to find out. And you want to take more on? Is that it? No, I think it's the next video. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it. I think it's the next video. But it isn't Kiss the Ground. I just don't think it was that part of the video. Because in the beginning of that video, they talk about what we just talked about with the Agent Orange and all that. Okay. I think I might have to show it. Yeah. I can't find it. Let me try one more video. Oh, I'm tired of this light. I'm so tired of this light. It's getting on my nerves. I'm going to have to find it, and that'll be the first thing that I queue up on the next video. How about that? Or I'll post a short of it. That's what I'll do. I'll post a short of it because I don't want to. Hey, Zeta Rose, welcome in. Albert, Miranda, welcome in. I'll post a short about it because I'm trying to find it, and I don't want y'all sitting here waiting on me to find it. Not playlist. I need the live. And sitting here waiting on me to find it, and that requires me to go through the video and hold on. Pull it up and then fast forward to the exact point that I want y'all to hear. I'm going to try one more time. Y'all give me 5 more minutes. If I don't find it in 5 minutes, I'm not going to worry about it. And I'll just post a short and share it with y'all. Okay, that's after that. Okay, that's good thing I have my videos labeled. Do you really know what you're eating? Okay, kiss the ground. We finished that whole movie. Oh, we must have finished it in another one. I'm going to have to find it, y'all, because I don't see it. I'm definitely going to have to find it and share it with y'all because I don't see it. And I'll post a short. Okay, so we'll do it that way. Hey, Uncle Bearman, welcome in, welcome in. So I want to share with y'all the solution to this problem. So I'm going to find it when we get off this live, and I'll post a short and y'all see it. So be looking for it so y'all won't be feeling so humdrum. And then I'll review it again once we go live again tomorrow. For those of you who are not doing anything tomorrow, for lunchtime, 12 noon Eastern, 11 Central, 11 a.m., 12 noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern, I will be live on TikTok with I will be a guest, a panel guest on somebody else's. Well, it'll be on my page and their page, but me and 2 other individuals will be live. It will be the Difference and Black Unicorn and myself. We'll be live talking about different things, health, wellness, positive things, just some good information, giving it out to you guys. If you guys are not busy tomorrow, lunchtime, which will be 11 a.m. Central and 12 noon Eastern, join me over on TikTok tomorrow. I am on TikTok as DJ Bayou Sugar. You'll see my little logo, the Bayou Sugar Garden logo, same as on here on YouTube. And for those of you who are on TikTok, join us tomorrow. But until then, that's all I got for y'all tonight. And I will see y'all in these social media streets. I will be posting that short in a few minutes for you guys to see the solution to the problem. And then we'll continue with our series sometime tomorrow evening. Peace, love, and blessings, everyone. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining me.